Good morning, everyone. I am Karen Jean Layan, BS Ed 1 English student, and this is my presentation in Educ 101, Activity 2 under Ma'am Janice Magsayo. What I'd like to present to you today is about the interactive influence of heredity and environment on the development of children and how crucial are the parents' role in the development of their children. So, in our discussion, we will learn about the child development, heredity in environment, nature versus nurture, factors that influence the development of children, parents' role in the development of children. Firstly, what do we mean when we talk about child development? So, child development is the period of physical, cognitive, and social growth that begins at birth and continues through early adulthood. How does heredity affect child development? Different characteristics of growth and development like intelligence, aptitudes, body structure, height, weight, color of hair, and eyes are highly influenced by heredity. How about environment? Over the past 100 years, the study of environmental influences on human physical growth and development has focused on the influence of social and economic factors. Family and household characteristics, urbanization or modernization, nutrition and features of the physical environment such as altitude, temperature, and climate. Continuing in this tradition are current investigations into the roles of pollutants and other aspects of human-made environment in affecting patterns of human growth and development. Nature versus nurture. Consider your own overall personality. How much of who you are today was shaped by your genetic background, and how much is a result of your lifetime of experiences? This question has puzzled philosophers, psychologists, and educators for hundreds of years, and is frequently referred to as the nature versus nurture debate. Are we the result of nature, our genetic background, or nurture, our environment? Today, most researchers agree that child development involves a complex interaction of both nature and nurture. These are the factors that influence child development. So, first, we have genetics. Genetics are babies inherit much from us genetically aside from physical appearance like eye and hair color, skin tone, nose shape, as well as height and body build. They also inherit things like aptitude and can also, to an extent, inherit traits like intelligence, abilities, and attitudes. According to the Center on the Developing Child, Harvard University, our genes contain instructions that tell our bodies how to work, but the chemical signature of our environment can authorize or prevent those instructions from being carried out. So it's not all about biology. Let's look at the other factors at play. Nutrition and health. While some health attributes are passed through the genes, some viruses, diseases, and disabilities can be developed as the result of external factors including, but not limited to, our environment. Good health can include access to quality health care, vaccinations, medicines, a toxin-free environment, clean water and air, and of course, diet. Health and nutrition according to 0 to 3.com. Brain growth depends critically on the quality of a child's nutrition. Nutrition plays a significant part on our baby's growth and development as it affects not just their health, but also things like strength, growth, and energy levels, which can adversely affect learning. Providing our children with a balanced diet from birth is essential for their growth and development. How does nutrition affect the developing brain? Children who are malnourished do not adequately grow, either physically or mentally. They suffer often lasting behavioral and cognitive deficits. and slower language and fine motor development, lower IQ, and poorer school performance. Another important factors that influence child development is family. We've saved the best for last. Family is almost certainly the most important factor in child development. In early childhood, especially, parents are the ones who spend the most time with their children, and we sometimes unwittingly influence the way they act and think and behave. A child's social, emotional, and even physical development are very dependent on the opportunities he or she has, and a strong familial bond can make all the difference. The role of responsive parenting play a large role in building a strong foundation in our children and in maximizing their developmental outcomes. How we interact with our children and how often can be hugely significant. We are the most important people in their little lives, and they depend on us for everything: nourishment, security, warmth, comfort, attention, stimulation, and most importantly, love and affection. And also environment. Does your child have access to a stress-free environment to live and play and explore? Does he has toys to play with and to interact with who can help stimulate him both mentally and physically? A child's physical and social environment also play a big role in factors that influence child development. Access to suitable housing, healthcare, education, and recreation facilities, clean air and water can influence a child directly through their own health well-being and opportunities afforded to them, as well as indirectly by affecting their caregivers' emotional and physical well-being. The social relationships your child has can be hugely impactful. Let's think about who our children have regular access to and how they influence them. Obviously, being surrounded by a loving, nurturing, safe individual is a key. Children are like sponges. They pick up on everything, and as parents, we are mindful of who and what they're surrounded by. The quality of their interactions with others determines their intellectual, social, and emotional development. What are the parents' role in child's development? Parents play the most important role in the overall development of their children. It is the right guidance of parents that develops the character of the child. Parenting is an ongoing job. It is not something you can get away from once the time comes, because children need their parents from time to time to stay on the right track. Parenting and child development go hand in hand. The proverbs that the apple does not fall far from the tree and that the branch grows as the twig grows can well describe the effects of parenting styles on child growth and development. All development is interrelated and cannot be defined under watertight categories. The role of parents in child development is responsive, responsible, and never ending. It governs responses, actions, thinking, and decision making of a child in the following areas. First, physical development. Second, intellectual and cognitive development. Third, language development. Fourth, social and emotional development. Fifth, sociocultural development. And the last, spiritual development. So, we reach the end of my slides, and these are my references. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.